state-of-the-art technologies, innovative business strategies, behind the scenes, insights from cutting-edge users around the globe on World Business Review with Alexander Haig.
Outsourcing can improve the return on investment for many. At the same time, choosing the right advisor can make the difference between high profits and big headaches. With open lines of communications customized, strategies and goals can be achieved more easily. UMGHR has more.
Global outsourcing technology projects seems to be the direction many companies are moving. Most of the time it is cost efficient and may even help streamline a process. But too often, concerns arise upon completion and review of the overall value of a project.
The difference between due diligence and due care is that due diligence identifies risks, whereas due care identifies the processes and solutions that you can put in place to mitigate and protect yourself against the risks. We find that much of the dissatisfaction that occurs between the buyer and the vendor in an outsourcing relationship is because there's not a due care component built into the due process analysis, and instead they favor a financial penalty as a buffer against the risk.
Delays due to various issues impact the budget and the overall cost of a project.
True costs are actual costs plus the hidden costs that should be included in the overall global outsourcing budget. Delays on service deliveries are usually associated with knowledge transfer and work migration process of a function from a buyer's to a service provider's facilities.
A company cannot just pick up a project and relocate it to another country without addressing a variety of issues and costs.
Hidden costs are tied into the complexities of migrating the inherent knowledge gained and known only by the existing employees. There are things like workarounds that are not included in any of the company manuals. There are costs involved in sending an expatriates offshore to set up the operations abroad. And there are costs involved in training, extensive training, and language enhancements. And there are costs involved in the cross-cultural orientation issues.
Oftentimes, companies don't have the in-house experience or the ability to conduct a comprehensive review.
We came from the vendor side of the house, and while working with buyers, we noticed that oftentimes they weren't aware of the true cost of their services or of the service levels that they provided, and therefore they had a tendency to rely on the vendor to help them. We feel that our total knowledge of the outsourcing process and our focus on a due care approach puts us at an advantage against our competitors, and is also beneficial for both the buyer and the vendor, because the best deals are deals that are long-term, that work well, and the due care model is one that works well for both of them.
An easy-to-understand dashboard interface allows for entering and monitoring information. This translates to immediate problem resolution.
The D3C solution measures the impact from the very beginning of the decision-making process and carries it throughout the outsourcing project to the actual measurement of performance and service delivery. The most important thing about it, though, is that it's based on a due care model.
Analyzing costs and eliminating risks when outsourcing a project will determine the level of success. D3C evaluates and provides a total assessment of each engagement. For World Business Review, this is Mark Streeter reporting.